Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the West Virginia Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Washington Huskies offense is up first today. Everything that happens on this field today is just heightened, Kirk, because it happens on this amazing stage at the foot of the San Gabriel Mountains. Nothing like it.
Nothing like it to me in all sports. We've been calling this game for such a long time, and I think we both agree it's one of our favorite games to call each year. And when we get a good matchup like this, it makes it that much better.
First down, looking to throw the football. The pocket breaking down. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And he's tackled after the catch.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
He's running out of time here. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. They give it to the receiver on a jet sweep. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You know, I don't want to get away from a jet sweep. I think it's a good call. This one just didn't work out, so now you're way behind on the sticks.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the 1st sack of the game.
The Huskies will have to kick it away. Promising opening drive, but it stalls. Hunter out to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. So the Mountaineers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And look, he's going to take a shot right away. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the poor execution, they couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running out of time in the pocket. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Nothing is more...
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
Fires it to the wideout. The freshman shows inexperience. Lucky it didn't get intercepted.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the Huskies bring their punt team onto the field. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Finding some room at the 25. And they've got him. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The Huskies will line up to punt it away. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up.
Well, I thought the return team did a really good job of giving him some room to work with. But I feel like the returner was so focused on making a big play downfield that he forgot to take care of the football, and it cost him.
Here comes a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The ball is caught.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Who makes the grab? And the gain just good enough for a first down. And the Huskies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held onto the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Looks like he's going to run it. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Important 3rd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Intercepted in the end zone. Look out, he's got some space. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, West Virginia. Made the defense look slow that time.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. And this offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another 1st down. And I'll tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position over the years.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
An inside give now from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Bringing pressure. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. He knocks this one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Incomplete, almost had his 2nd interception of the game. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The Huskies will kick this deep to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He's a wide open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, that's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he slings this pass over the middle. He's got it near the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
Chris, I don't blame him at all for taking advantage of this matchup. Put that receiver out on the left. If he gets the matchup you like, take a shot downfield on the post and hit it for a big touchdown.
PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's got it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Here comes the bunch formation. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop him. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Mountaineers looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point puts them in front by 1. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return starts from inside the 20. And he's brought down after a decent return out of the 31. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. Can this offense answer their opponent's score? Suddenly they're behind. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. And the Huskies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, West Virginia. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback. On the return, it's Castro.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He's got a man down the middle. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And it almost feels like we were destined to get to this point. The top 2 seeds of the college football playoff have survived. They've been on a collision course all season long. They've come through the challenges and the distractions, and now they'll fight for that beautiful trophy. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Florida's offense will get the first swing today. Well, here we go, Kirk. The energy in this place is tremendous. We are 60 minutes away from crowning a new national champion.
And think about it, Chris. These two teams have put everything into this to get to this stage and this opportunity. Let's see who can handle it better.
Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
There are a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
Can they catch him? They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So the West Virginia Mountaineers offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team. That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver. Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. And now another deep ball here. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This quarterback on fire today.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. 4th down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Football comes out. Ball carrier makes the recovery, but it's well short of the first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Mountaineers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. He's moving out of the pocket now. He's looking to scramble. In the clear at the 25. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the
kickoff team on the field getting set now. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Here we go. They need a touchdown. They got some time to work with here. But they got to be precise and manage. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. Nearly intercepted there. That was almost the ball game. But it does set up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wide out. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off.
At this point in the game, obvious situations you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get him as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle. Make sure everybody's on the same page.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here. The Mountaineers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do.
Looking to throw it deep. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Touchdown, Mountaineers. To take the lead in the final minute.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
PAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. And they get into the ground at the 30. That's where the drive will start. The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. First down. Looking to throw the football. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Catch made wide open way downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the West Virginia Mountaineers.